Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe below and hit that bell for notifications. My name is Gabby and this is my lifestyle vlog. As I told you guys in my previous vlogs, I am back in Miami, my hometown. I left New York during the quarantine. Bye! And I am going to make another vlog about my pets and what it's like to live with 6 animals. Yeah, I said it, 6. Can you believe that? 3 cats, 3 dogs, and some fish I'm not gonna count. I introduced Cora and King, my Aussies, in a previous vlog about what it's like to have an Australian Shepherd. Cora, King. But I decided that I wanted to make a video about all of my animals that live here with me, my mom, my dad, and my sister. There's never a dull moment in our house. I think animals are always running around. Our cats know how to open doors. It's like really interesting. All of our animals are pretty smart. We have another little doggy named Ellie that we rescued her about, I don't know, 8 years ago now, 10. So we don't even know her age, but we randomly found her one day on the side of the road near my parents' office, and she kind of just jumped into my dad's car. So that's the story of how we found our soulmate, Ellie. So she's like a mixed Chihuahua. And of course I have Cora and King. King is 2, Cora's 1. Cora is the blue merle and King is the red merle. And then we have a tabby cat named Milo. And we have Ivory, who is an albino cat. She's deaf, but she's really cute. It's kind of hard to keep track of her because she's deaf and we put a little GPS on her. So for example, the other day she got loose. So we had to go searching for her. So that was really interesting. And then we have Bella, who's an outdoor / indoor cat. She comes in whenever she feels like it, but she prefers to be outside. We've had her for years now. We've had all 3 for a couple years now, but Bella is the oldest cat. And Ellie is our oldest Chihuahua mixed dog. Let's go find them and follow them around and bother them a little bit so you guys can see. And I'm gonna tell you guys how it is to live with 6 animals. It's really a lot of responsibility. I lived with a lot of animals growing up in general. We've had ferrets, rabbits, rats, frogs, crickets, I don't even know. So I'm used to living in a house with a lot of animals, but it is a lot of responsibility. You have to keep all of them clean. You have to keep track of all of them, but they're great companions no matter what type of animal they are. They're just so cute and they really make us happy, and we are like one big happy animal loving family. Let's go find them. They're like scattered around the house. It's gonna be like a scavenger hunt, and I'll also show you guys like where we keep their food, how we keep track of their food, like with labeling, where we store their leashes, their treats, and all the cat food. We feed them twice a day. Our cats like to jump from counter to counter. I call them like flying cats, but they're really cute and they're all really nice and cuddly. The cats like sleep with the dogs. They massage each other. The cats massage the dogs and they lick each other and all that. So everyone's really friendly with one another. Nobody's aggressive, nobody's mean. I think ever since the beginning, of course, it took some time for our older animals, the cats and Ellie, to adjust to our Aussies. But within a few 2 weeks, they were like besties. So it all worked out. So everyone gets along, and a lot of times I get questions like, do my Aussies get along? They love each other. I really think that Aussies need a companion, like another Aussie companion, just because they need someone who's on their energy level and can spend time with them during the day when you're at work, because they get a little bit lonely and they need a lot of stimulation, kind of how I mentioned in my last vlog. Without further ado, let's first follow King and Cora. All right, so now I'm walking in. I put my hair up because it is freaking always humid in Miami. Haven't been in Miami for a few months since Christmas, so sometimes it's like, oh shit, I forgot how hot and humid Miami is. But I lived here all my life for 19 years, and then I moved to New York. So Hello, now they are soaking wet. Another thing is that they love just sticking themselves in the mud, in the wet grass, the sprinklers. It really depends on your Aussie, but a lot of the times they just love nature. That's just their thing, and we're fine with it. We usually have to give them a bath when they come inside. That's the sort of annoying part, but that's what they like to do, so we don't want to deprive them of, you know, their natural instincts. Shepherds, usually they're shepherds, so they'll herd the, I think it's herding, yeah, herding the lambs or sheep and the horses. So that's their environment. So kind of like what I mentioned in my previous video, that basically they need land, they need space. Honestly, the standard Aussies, which is what they are, cannot be in an apartment. And you guys, I'm sure will see that if you're looking to get one and you do some research. The pool is insane because it's been raining, so it's dirty as well. But here is our doggy. Hi, doggy Kingy. Love. They are obsessed with the water. They will throw themselves in the pool whenever they can. Guys, we're gonna go inside. It is very hot and humid. So now we're gonna try to find some of the cats and Ellie so I can show you guys. Like I said, they're always scattered around the house. We don't really know what's going on half the time, except for we know that Ivory has a GPS on her because she's an albino deaf cat. Okay, while I search for them, I'll just keep talking to you guys. So things are the same. We're still in lockdown. The governor of Florida opened up a lot of counties throughout Florida, except for Dade, Palm Beach, and Broward, and I live in Dade, so it's, you know, the most populated and we have the most cases. So I think we're gonna be stuck here for quite a while. And I just really think about my grandparents because they've been stuck indoors for like weeks, like 3 months now, and I don't know, we visit them and we socially distance when we visit them, but it's still not the same. And I know my grandma, she loves socializing. She needs to go out. She needs to do different things. So I feel so bad for her, but you know, it's for the best so that they don't get sick. Okay, where are these animals? Ding. These are the little butt heads that are always around. Let's see if Ivory is sleeping in the vase. Oh, shit, she's not there right now. Okay, let's find them. So I can't find the 3 cats right now, or Ellie, but I will show you where we keep the dog foods and the cat foods. So we have them in like a little hallway that we don't really use in the house, and we just have them in big, large jugs, and we separate them by name. That's the best method if you want to organize your animals, your pets' foods, not animals, my goodness, sounds like they're wild. So our dogs eat 2 different types of foods, or 3, I think, but I'll just show you the Aussie ones. That's King's. Oh my God, Milo! Hi, Milo. Say hi to the camera. Honestly, I'm not a cat person, but these are mainly my sister's cats, but obviously they live here with her and us. Hi, Milo. He's very sweet, like I said. They just hide in like random areas. So he's a tabby. He's like, I don't even know, 4, 5. They seem to like never age, these cats. Where's your sister, Ivory, and your other sister, Bella? Anyways, okay. So, King's food label. This is a really neat thing. It opens like that, and then you take it out, and there's their food. There's Cora's. Cora. Again, like that. It's very organized. Their 2 bags are here. Then we have King's bowl and water. Then we have, I think, cat food. What is this? Pumpkin. I don't want this to fall. Pumpkin, sweet potato, chicken for the dog. One of our dogs, I don't know. It's a lot of animals. So this is my little tabby cat. I think he's like 4. I don't know. But they're always so nice, you see? Even if you do this, they don't scratch or anything like that. Hi. Okay. Let's see if I go outside and find the indoor cat, Bella. I don't know what the name of her mix is. It's like a mix of a black cat and a tabby. We got her because we had 2 other cats a long time ago. They had babies and the one that we kept was Bella. So let's go outside in the front yard. I'm telling you, it's like a safari in my house. I literally, like, animals just pop up out of nowhere. So right now I can't find Bella. I cannot find Ivory, the albino, and I can't find Ellie, the little Chihuahua dog. I really have to search further. I found Ellie, the Chihuahua mix, in the bathroom with 50 bones in her bed. That's what she does. She literally like hoards all of their bones and doesn't let them get the bones from her bed. She'll like try to be like aggressive, but not really. Hi. As you see, she has 3 large bones. She's like, oh shit, I'm finally cornered. Okay, I'll let her go. She's always so tough. Okay guys, guess what? I found Bella. She is the mixed tabby cat. I believe they call them tortoise shell cats, like tortie cats, because they look kind of like a tortoise shell with the, you know, dark brown, black, and the orange. And she also flies between counters and they eat on the counter. I know my mom hates that, but they're already used to it. Hi Bella. You're the only one. Like I said, she's an indoor-outdoor cat. Hi, Ellie. She's very pretty. I like this. She's the oldest cat, so I don't even know how old she could possibly be, but you can't even really tell that she's old. And she's super strong. She lives mainly outside. She just comes in to eat and she hangs out with the animals, and she does get along with them. Milo, woo. Now we're just waiting for Ivory. I think she's with my sister. I finally found Ivory. So Ivory is our albino deaf cat. She is just gorgeous. She is deaf, like I just said. One blue and one greenish yellow amber eye. So cute. Hi. And we it's really hard having a disabled pet. We have to have a GPS collar on her, just so she doesn't get anywhere, because she often does run out, and it's hard to find her because she's deaf, so she won't respond if we're like calling her name and things like that. So that's something to keep in mind, that it's difficult. It's a nice thing to take care of them, but it's really hard to keep track of them, especially if they're blind or deaf. But she's so sweet, right? She's such a sweetie. Hi. Mwah. Kisses. Kisses. Yeah. Hello. The other one's over there. Hello. Hi. Okay. She's beautiful. It's such a mess here. Sorry. Hi. Oh, you gonna jump? Ready? Gonna go? So she often gets scared because she can't hear when people are coming or when other animals are coming. So if I were to just touch her when she wasn't paying attention if I was here or not, she would jump and get really scared. So we have to be careful with her because she's really vulnerable to outside predators if she gets out. So we have to be super careful. And she follows our other cat because he knows how to open doors. So we have to be super careful. Hi. Hello. Look at those eyes, Ivory. Oh. Yeah. So they are quite a lot of work. That is definitely one thing to remember. If you want a lot of pets, they will tend to mess up your things, and that's just, you know, they're pets. So sometimes you have to deal with the fact that they may kind of mess up some furniture or get things a little bit dirty. So you really have to be prepared to clean your house quite a bit. You have to make sure you're on top of them with obedience training, etc. Of course, make sure that they're fed, that they go to the vet, that they have a place to sleep, a safe one. We do not leave any of our animals outside except for Bella because she is an outdoor/indoor cat. Even then, most of the time she prefers to sleep indoors here in our house. And that's basically it. So you just have to be prepared. It's really a challenging task to have so many animals. And of course it helps that there's 4 of us. And for the most part, I'm usually not really here. I'm in New York, but it's mostly my mom, my dad, and my sister. And you know, they're good at, you know, kind of switching off. There's no schedule of who takes care of who, but you know, you just, like I said, the biggest thing is that it's a huge responsibility. You have to be able to care for them, provide for them, because they can't do it for themselves. So they need to be in a safe environment. And just be careful, and don't adopt dogs or don't adopt cats if you're not really ready to give them the attention that they need. And just be nice, and that's it. So me and King decided to go for a little ride. I had to go to CVS, so Kingy decided to come. Cora wanted to stay. She's super tired because they're nonstop all day. The Aussies are extremely energetic, but if you want to learn more about them, you can just check out my last video about them specifically. So that's another thing. These two, my Aussies, love to come on rides. They'll jump in the car, no problem. They don't even think twice. They know we're leaving, they come with us, we open the door and they hop right up. So easy to go places with them. They just love exploring. As far as our Chihuahua, our mixed rescue Chihuahua, she doesn't really move a lot. Yeah, she'll go outside and stuff, but she's not into like exercise, and she's more of just like a chilling, you know, like house dog. And then obviously the cats, you know, we're not taking them in the car unless we go to the vet. But yeah, they like to go on joy rides, and yeah, that's about it. So they're really nice to have as companions, and that's a good part about having a lot of animals, and some of them can accompany you, be your companion, go on rides. And the Aussies are inseparable. They wake up at 4 in the morning and my dad takes them outside. So imagine all day since 4 in the morning they're running around, they're going outside, they're going to different places with my parents in the car, they're going with me to do stuff, they're recording with me. So by this time, in like 2 hours, by 8, they're out. Like, they're ready to hit the hay. They're on the bed, they're sleeping. They have their own little beds, but they prefer to sleep with my parents. Well, Cora sleeps with my parents in the bed, and then King sleeps with me. He also likes the wood floor sometimes instead of his own bed, because they have such thick furs that they prefer to be on the cold floor instead of a bed sometimes. But yeah, he'll sleep with me for the most part. And when I'm not there and I'm in New York, King sleeps with my sister. She has a bed for him in her room. And Cora still stays with my parents. Ellie sleeps in her little bed in my parents' room. The cats just like sleep wherever they want to sleep. And Ivory, the albino cat, will usually sleep in a vase by the front door because she feels safe there. And the rest of the cats, I have no idea where they sleep. Yeah, so we're just gonna run this little errand and then head back home. Alright guys, thanks for watching what it's like to live with 6 animals. I really hope you guys liked my video, and if you like my content, please don't forget to hit subscribe below and hit that bell for notifications. Bye guys. Cora wants to say bye too. Hold on. Ready? Bye.